Hi guys, welcome to day 2 of the Clueless Drinkers Totally Clueless Oktoberfest 2017. Happy days. And today we're sticking with the Paulaner group and we're looking at the Hacker-Pschorr Oktoberfest Märzen. And if I remember correctly, this was my favourite Oktoberfest beer. But I'm putting that aside. I'm going to be as objective as I can be. I've drank a hell of a lot of beer since then. So hopefully it should be an interesting week of reviews, and I hope that you guys are enjoying them. So yeah, the Hacker-Pschorr Oktoberfest Märzen, clocking in at 5.8%, beautiful artwork, and yes, just showered. See, I like to make an effort sometimes for you lucky people. Beautiful, beautiful looking label. Again, it's got that real sense of regalness to it. Yeah, lovely crest in the middle, which I think is depicting, is that a band or something like that? The lighting isn't too great. Hacker-Pschorr Brewery's got actually really interesting history, so I implore you guys to go check out their website, which is English language, to find out more about their brewery and their beers. Although they don't really have anything listed about this beer specifically, but they talk about the Oktoberfest. And yeah, Hacker-Pschorr are a brewery who I've drank a lot of their beers, although I've hardly reviewed any of them, which is always the case with these traditional German breweries. And like I said at the start, I think these guys are owned now by Paulaner. Not too sure what the deal is there. But yeah, a 5.8% Märzen style fest beer. Just like yesterday, I've got my Stein, so that means that there's 2 bottles. So thank God I could space these reviews out before uploading them. Let's get the beers opened. Lovely swing top bottles. Let's see what we get. Got a lovely smell coming off that already. Hopefully you can see this. I do have a hell of a lot of time for these sorts of beers. They're not going to excite a lot of people, but if you want a solid drinking experience, then chances are all the beers that I'm reviewing this week are going to be up there. And of course, it's a traditionally brewed German beer, so 9 times out of 10 you can't go wrong. But yeah, the Paulaner, definitely one to beat so far. And that's reminded me, I need to do a doppel the buck off between the Salvatore and the Superior. Is it Superior? I think that's fest beer. What's it called? Is it? I can't remember what the Hacker-Pschorr's Doppelbock is, but yeah, that'll be an interesting video. Back to the beer at hand. So, don't rest it on that tiny pedestal here, it's going to go everywhere. There we go. Just looks beautiful, doesn't it? And as does the beer. Look at that. Considerably more darker than the Paulaner Oktoberfest. In fact, this is almost going into a slight Dunkel beer, almost right of like a Dunkel Radler in terms of the aromas, or as a Märzen in general. Yeah, lovely copper, rusty sort of look to it. Clarity is absolutely gorgeous once again. And yeah, just looks absolutely handsome in this style. Even though, again, I'd like to have it full right to the top, but that would mean I'd have to have 3 bottles at once. Oh no. It's got lovely sort of amber, orangey hues in there as well. Lovely brown tones, but yeah, just a lovely looking beer. Beer poured with, well, just a lining of off-white head. But yeah, looks exactly what a Märzen should do, so let's get on with the aroma. And a lovely sweet muskiness in there. Almost a very, very slight sweet peaty tone coming through. I got a whiff then and I was reminded of the Schlenkerla Bauchbier Märzen for whatever reason. But of course it's not a smoked beer at all. It had lovely sort of like sweet tones in there. Like a glazed ham. Again, I'm getting these like very slight peated aromas in there, but it's not a really woody aroma, if that makes sense. A little bit biscuity, a little bit grainy. Lovely sort of peppery tones, which I'm guessing are coming from the hops in this one. Yeah, it really smells rich. It smells a lot more richer than the Paulaner Oktoberfest beer. Even though I shouldn't really be comparing beers as I'm doing them throughout the week, I should wait till the last day. Oh well. Oh yeah, that smells really, really good. Beautiful smelling beer. Anyway, so without any further ado, let's give it a taste. Prost. Oh, that's lovely. That is really, really gorgeous. I love when they do Märzens properly. And this is how you brew a Märzen. Lovely, cakey sweetness in there. It's got like a little bit of a like porridge with sugar sprinkled on. You've like let it crystallise on the top when you put it in the microwave or something like that. Reminds me of like ready bread when I was a kid. And you'd sprinkle sugar on the top, put it back under, and it'd like crumble, and just lovely, lovely sweet tones. Still getting that very slight peated, smoky, sweet, cured ham flavour, but it's really toned down. That's not like a predominant tasting note at all, but you do get that slight peatedness in there. Tastes like banana bread dough, just as you're about to put it in the oven when it's all mixed together. It's that cakiness in this beer that's just hitting the spot. Higher end of medium mouthfeel. It's got a lovely crispness to it. That carbonation is nice and subtle, just helps distribute that beer around the palate perfectly. It's such a wonderful drinking experience. A little bit richer, so I don't know if I'd really want to do like a full session on this one, but if I just wanted a good couple of beers that have very slight desserty or autumnal tones in there, but you could have a stein of it, knock it back with your friends and that sort of thing. This is definitely going to be the beer to beat this week. Love that woodiness on the back end that mixes with that gentle hoppy bitterness. It's not a hoppy tasting beer. I wouldn't want it to be like that. But yeah, it's got lovely little nuances and complexities to it. Real big sense of personality. And again, it's easy to see why a beer like this is so highly regarded when it comes to the Oktoberfest season. And it's going to be one of those beers when it comes to a few months down the line, once all that stuff's over with and you can find it for a little bit cheaper in some of the supermarkets, then it's one of those ones where get a few for the fridge, because you're going to have a very solid drinking experience indeed. But it's one of those beers that you give to someone who says, I hate lagers, lagers are tasteless, swill, it's me. Give them a glass of this, a bottle of this I should say, give them a glass, because they're going to devour it. Even people who aren't really into beer, I think, would really appreciate this one. And it just goes to show you that Germany, I'm just going to put it out there, to me, they have the richest, greatest brewing tradition. I love craft beer, don't get me wrong, but I will always come back to beers like this, from breweries like this, from here in the wonderful country of Germany. Not all macros are terrible, soulless criminals who just want to, corrupt craft beer and like evil geniuses. These are breweries built on tradition. A lot of them are family owned. They date back years and years, and there's a reason why they're so highly regarded. It's safe to say that on day 2 of the Oktoberfest week, I'm giving this one a 10 out of 10. I can't fault it, and I remember now why I absolutely adore this beer. And aside from the Doppelbock, this to me is probably my favourite Hacker-Pschorr brewery beer, and I kind of like the fact that it's only available seasonally, because you can just really enjoy it a lot more. 10 out of 10 from me. If you've tried this one, as always, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Are you a fan of the Hacker-Pschorr brewery? I know they've got a big presence over in the States, as do Paulaner, and of course back in the UK, very popular beers. You can get some of their stuff in the supermarkets now, which is fantastic. And yeah, what are some of your favourite Oktoberfest beers? If you haven't seen the Paulaner review, then I implore you to check out that review, see what I thought of it. Of course, check out my initial review of this one if it's still uploaded. Check out the Oktoberfest playlist. I hope you're enjoying this week so far. And yeah, I have no idea what the next beer will be. So thank you guys for watching, and no matter where you're on the world, I hope you're having a damn good time and you drink some damn good beer. Thank you guys, and I shall hopefully see thee later. Prost! I hate lagers. Lagers are tasteless. Swill, it's me.